Hello and welcome to a quick little 10-minute yoga flow. We're just going to work through a little bit of poses to loosen up the muscles, build some strength, and create a little bit of presence in our mind, in our body. My name is Emilie. This is my channel, so if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and I would really appreciate if you hit the subscribe button too below. But let's get started. So without further ado, find yourself a mat, some comfortable clothes, and we'll start off sitting at the front or in the middle of our mat. Just start breathing in and out through the nose. Maybe give a little roll of your shoulders, closing your eyes. Start breathing in and out through the nostrils, letting the shoulder blades come down the back, relaxing and releasing the weight of your body into the mat. Just becoming a little bit aware of your breath. Breathing deeper into the lungs and inviting in this energy as you inhale, and as you exhale, releasing any tension in your muscles. Just noticing how your body feels today. If you'd like to set an intention for your practice, I invite you to do so now. Finding that intention in your mind, allowing to float to the surface. Keeping it here where you can keep the focus on it. And then slowly, as you next inhale, we're going to reach the arms all the way out and wide, bring them up overhead, interlacing the fingers, and then pressing the palms towards the sky, stretching the upper body here. So really reaching up and out from the waist, taking an inhale. As you next exhale, we're going to go across towards the right, taking a side stretch, trying to keep the arms back, gaze comes up towards the ceiling. So you next inhale, come back through center. We exhale, go across towards the other side. Inhale, come back through center. So you exhale, release the hands. We're going to bring them behind the back, interlacing the fingers once again. This time, pressing the hands away from the body, squeezing the shoulder blades and lifting the chest. You can bring your gaze up. Inhale and exhale. So you can pull your hands a little bit further for your next inhale. And as you exhale, slowly release. Hands will come out in front of you, uncrossing the legs. We come to our all fours position. Hands are underneath shoulders, knees are underneath hips. We go for a round of cat-cow. Inhaling to open the chest. Exhaling to curl the spine. Inhale once again, lifting the chest. So you next exhale, tuck the toes if they're not already tucked. We're pressing all the way back, coming to our downward facing dog. And you can take a little wiggle here, maybe pedaling out the feet, maybe shaking out the hips, anything that feels good. Really pressing into the fingertips, pushing the hips all the way up towards the ceiling. Find stillness in your downward dog and take a round of breath. So you next inhale, we lift the right leg, three-legged dog. Exhaling, gaze comes forward. Big step forward, right foot comes in between the two hands. Release your left knee, untuck your left toes. We lift all the way up. Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Reaching into the fingertips. So you exhale, release the hands, come behind the back, interlacing the fingers here behind the back and squeezing the shoulder blades to lift the chest up and out. Take a full round of breath. Really squeezing the shoulder blades, lifting the chest. As you next exhale, release, hands come down to frame the front foot. We're sending the hips all the way back. You can also walk your hands closer towards your body and lift the toes if you want. Leg doesn't need to be straight. We're folding over the front leg. Inhale to lift the gaze. Exhale to fold. So next inhale, lift your gaze. We're rocking back forward. Plant the left hand, right hand reaches up. Easy twist variation. Inhale here. You exhale, reach the hand behind you towards the left foot. Your next exhale, bring the hand all the way back forward, this time to the inside of the right foot. We're going to heel toe the right foot towards the edge of the mat. We're in a lizard lunge. Take a round of breath here, inhaling and exhaling. If you want to go a little lower, coming down towards your forearms, releasing the tension in the head and shoulders. We take a full round of breath. So next inhale, lift your gaze, pressing into your palms. Walk them back towards the body. Tuck your back toes, lifting your left knee, high lizard. To exhale, step all the way back, plank pose. Inhale in your plank as you exhale, knees, chest, chin, or going for your chaturanga. So upward facing dog or cobra, squeezing the glutes and the shoulder blades, lifting your gaze. And as you exhale, pressing into the hands, downward facing dog. Take an inhale here and exhale, sigh out through the mouth. So next inhale, we lift the left leg, three-legged dog, reaching that foot into the sky. So next exhale, gaze comes forward. Left foot steps in between the two hands. We drop the right knee, untucking the right toes. Lift the hands up, Anjaneyasana. Reaching into the fingertips, really lifting up from the waist. As you exhale, come to bring the hands to interlace behind the back. This time the interlacer feels a little bit less natural. Pulling the hands away from the body, squeezing the shoulder blades and lifting the chest, taking a big inhale here. And exhale. Go for one more inhale. As you next exhale, hands come down to frame the front foot or closer towards the body. We're pressing the hips back, half splits. Toes can be lifted or on the mat. We're folding over the leg. Inhale, lifting your chest. As you exhale, fold again. Inhale, once again, lift your chest, this time rocking it back forward. We plant the right hand, lifting the left hand, easy twist variation. Take a big inhale, and as you next exhale, left hand reaches towards the right foot, really opening up the shoulders. Inhale, and as you next exhale, left hand comes to the inside of the left foot. Heel toe your left foot to the side of the mat, lizard lunge. You can play with the variation you took on the other side. So if you came down to your elbows, you can do that again here. Taking a round of breath, breathing into that right hip flexor. So next inhale, lifting your gaze, pressing the hands into the mat, walk them back towards your body. Tuck your right toes, lift your right knee. We're sending the left leg back. Inhale and plank. Exhale, knees, chest in, or chaturanga to upward facing dog. Squeezing your glutes and your shoulder blades. Take a big inhale here. And as you exhale, pressing into the hands, push all the way back. Downward facing dog. And take a full round of breath in your downward dog. If you want to sigh out on the exhale, sigh out. So we next inhale, lift your gaze, lift your right leg. We're taking a big step forward. Right foot comes in between the two hands, this time lifting all the way up, high lunge. Inhale, once again, reaching into the fingertips. So you exhale, opening up, warrior two. Gaze is towards the front of the mat. As you next inhale, reaching forward to exhale, tip it back, peaceful warrior. Taking a full inhale here. And as we next exhale, cartwheel the hands down towards the mat. Left hand comes down, we lift the left heel. Right hand comes up, easy twist. Inhale, easy twist. As you exhale, really pressing into that left hand. Gaze can come down to the left hand. We step right foot back. Side plank. Really lifting the hips up here. Reaching into that right hand, taking an inhale. As you exhale, both hands come down to the mat. Plank pose. Inhale and plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga to upward facing dog, squeezing those glutes and shoulder blades to exhale, downward facing dog. Take another round of breath here. And then as we next inhale, lifting your gaze, left leg reaches up to step it forward. Exhale, high lunge. We inhale, reaching the hands up. Inhaling as we next exhale, warrior two, we're facing the side of the mat. Really bring that gaze forward, reaching into the fingertips. Inhale to reach forward. Exhale, tip it back, peaceful warrior. Take a big inhale on your peaceful warrior, feeling that stretch across the side body. And as we next exhale, cartwheel the hands. Right hand comes down to the mat. Inhale, left hand reaches up, easy twist. Inhaling an easy twist. As we exhale, gaze comes down into the right hand. We're stepping left foot back, side plank. Pushing up into the hands. We inhale, as we exhale, both hands come down towards the mat. Inhale here, exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Upward facing dog, squeezing your glutes. And exhaling, downward facing dog. Take another inhale in through the nose. And as you exhale, sigh out. Your next inhale, lifting your gaze. Exhale, come up all the way onto your toes. Generous bend into the knees. And either stepping or hopping, we're going to bring the feet to the outside of the hands, coming to our Malasana squat or yogi squat. Dropping the hips. Hands come to the inside of the knees. Hands at heart center. We inhale to lift the chest. Taking an inhale here, really reaching into your shoulders. Doesn't matter how low your hips are, you can always bring them up a little bit. Take one more round of breath. And as we next exhale, with or without your hands, come to sit onto your glutes. We're going to bring the soles of the feet together, coming to our Baddha Konasana. Wrap your fingertips around your toes. We inhale, lifting the chest, squeezing the shoulder blades across the back of the body. And exhaling, folding towards our feet. Let your hands and your heads and your shoulders, get heavy here. Really releasing that tension across the whole spine. I'll show you from the side. We're breathing here, feeling that opening across the hips. Take one more inhale. As you next exhale, slowly uncurl vertebrae by vertebrae to come all the way to seated. Maybe take a little roll of your shoulders. With your hands, just take it a little bit further back with the hips. We're going to reach the legs out in front of us. Toes are flexed, so you can always bring a bend into the knees. We inhale to lift the hands up, reaching here into the fingertips. As you exhale, hinging from the hips, we're going to reach towards the toes, and then slowly folding, release your head and shoulders. Hands can come down to toes, to ankles, to legs. We're releasing that tension in the head, releasing the weight towards the ground, letting gravity pull us further and further. We're breathing here, feeling that stretch once again in our back. That release and tension in our shoulders. Breathing in and out through the nose. And then slowly, as you next inhale, uncurl your spine vertebrae by vertebrae, curling all the way up. We inhale to reach the hands all the way up. This time as we exhale, hands come behind us, fingertips facing the body. We're going to press into the hands, squeezing the shoulder blades to lift the chest, and we're coming to a reverse plank. If you're comfortable here, you can let your head drop down, but we're making sure to squeeze those shoulder blades, squeezing the glutes. We're here for one round of breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Go for one more inhale, lifting your glutes up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, slowly release. Bring your hips all the way back down. We'll cross our legs, coming back through center. Right foot's in front of the left. We inhale to reach the hands all the way up. And as we exhale, twist to look over the right shoulder. Left hand comes to the outside of the right knee. We're looking over the right shoulder, really inhaling to breathe and reach the top of the crown of the head up towards the ceiling. And exhaling to twist. Take one more inhale. And exhale, release back to center. You can switch the cross of your legs. Left foot's in front. We inhale, reaching the hands up. And exhale, we twist to look over the left shoulder. Once again, bring that right hand to the outside of the knee, pulling our spine, the crown of our head up. As if someone's drawing us up with a string from the crown of the head. And twisting, looking over the shoulder. Take one more inhale. And as you exhale, release, coming back through center. We inhale to reach the hands all the way up. Palms meet. Come down to heart center. Closing your eyes, come back to that breath, breathing in and out through the nose. Come back to that little intention, releasing the tension in your body. And then we'll go for one really deep breath, inhaling through the nose, filling your lungs, the deepest breath you've taken all day, holding at the top. And as you exhale, big sigh through the mouth, let it all out. Go for one more inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, slowly bow your head down towards your hands. Take a moment to thank yourself here for this movement, to thank your body for this movement, and thank yourself for taking the time out in your day to set these intentions, move your body and connect to your heart, your head, your soul. And I thank you for allowing me to guide you through it. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you would like any other style of videos or anything that you would like from me, please leave a comment down below. I will read through them all and take all your feedback into consideration and really appreciate it. And I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.